When we come to having the understanding of the Supreme Person, all those anxieties don't exist. Number one, the Supreme Person always, already, and always does, and always has, and always will, loves me completely. Not conditionally, but completely. No anxiety. Will he like me? He already does. Not only does he like you, he loves you. He is always your ever-loving best friend and well-wisher. Okay, anxiety number one. Gone, doesn't exist. Number two, he will never cease to be there for you. He is not going to go away. He's not going to get attracted to someone else. He's eternal. The relationship is eternal. It's not going to end. It's ever existing and will ever increase to be more wonderful than it is now. Because that's what love is all about. There's no limit to love. In this world, what we know is love. How much can you love somebody? It just goes to a point, and like this, there's nowhere else to go. See? But that's not real love. That's lust. That's temporary, But real love, fathomless. And we get a feeling of that, don't we? And even the loves of the world today, we get a feeling of that, see? All those things that are perfect for us to be perfectly happy, truly satisfied, already are there. All I have to do is just change my direction in life and put my time and energy and make that my goal in life, and it's there waiting for me. It's waiting for me. It's not like for just a few people. It's for everybody. You, me, the person in that tree body one day will have the same opportunity as that also. You see, he will eventually get a human form of life, and then the door's open for that person too. See, it's his karma that put him where he is now. But that karma will be worked off, and he'll move forward gradually. He will get to a human form of life. What will he do with it? See, somehow or other, after many lifetimes, we've got the best situation. What are we doing with it? It doesn't last very long, does it? See, human life doesn't last very long. I enter this body, and, at the time we live in right now, the best case scenario is about 100 years, and this is best case scenario, and very, very few people achieve that. See? So after 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, whatever number of years, boom, it's over. And I go. And where do I go? That depends on what I did when I had this human form. Depends on what I did. This is called karma. These are the laws of nature. I'm governed by that. So if I listen to the Vedas and the spiritual teachers that are perfect in guiding me in life, then I will actually make progress. My relationship with the Supreme Lord will actually become not only a philosophy, but a reality. I will actually begin to experience that relationship. I will become more and more inclined from within my heart to become a good partner in this relationship. See, that I want to do more and more the will of my partner in the relationship, the Supreme Lord, and I will be acting more and more perfectly. I will be uncovering the secret of happiness. It will manifest in my heart. I will become actually truly happy. See, not happy, ha ha, like the drunken guy on Saturday night. I'm so ha ha happy. You see, but the person who's actually feeling inside, nothing can disturb me. Nothing can take my happiness away. I am on solid ground here, and it ever increases, and my life has real meaning. Now I know the real purpose in life, and it's this loving relationship, and serving and pleasing and being one with, in harmony with, cooperating with the will of the Supreme. And now I'm a real human. Now I got a real life. You see, that's real life. And that's the secret. It's a spiritual secret that is open to everyone. It's not just for a few people. Do you know the password? You see, it's for everybody, but the password is Haribol. Haribol is the password. Chant the names of the Supreme Lord. That brings about all of this. See, philosophy is philosophy, but when you implement the philosophy, it brings about the result. We don't want you to know the philosophy. We want you to experience the truth of the philosophy. So the way to come to this platform of truly happy and truly satisfied life is to regularly hear and chant the holy names of the Lord. Mantras, these mantras that we're presenting to people on a regular basis are the secret. You take these mantras and you add them to your life. They are not just material sounds. They are transcendental sound. They are the names of the Supreme Perfect Person. The Supreme Perfect Person and His names are perfect. They are perfect in changing our lives, changing our hearts, purifying us of all these illusions, bringing us into the light of knowledge and the light of understanding. When we hear about enlightened people, this doesn't mean some guy that's had some mystical experience. You know, this means some person who's in the light of the absolute truth. See? So we can become enlightened. The mantras bring about that, you see. All I have to do is take this simple gift, see, from our ever dear, well-wishing friend and add it to my life. That's all. Gauranga meditation. What's easier than that? Very few things are easier than that. You just sit and chant Gauranga. See? 5 minutes a day. That's minimal. I mean, one time in your life is enough to change your life. But 5 minutes a day is so simple. You do it. You can't imagine what it's going to do to you. See, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Chant these mantras. Go where people are doing what is the best for us to do. We go to places where people are doing what is the worst thing for us to do. We go to bars. We go to nightclubs. We go to parties. We go to all these things to have a good time, and it's doing everything it shouldn't be done to us, the spirit soul, to put us in the illusion that I'm this material body and sensual pleasures will make me happy. I'm going out of my way with all these energies and these opportunities I have to take me away from what makes me happy in the pursuit of happiness. See, I've got it so backwards that I spend my whole life trying to find happiness where it isn't. And the things that are actually truly change my life and truly make me happy and truly make my life successful, I avoid like the plague. Where there's kirtans, I don't want to go. Where there's people teaching the truth, I don't want to hear it. See, where do I go on the internet? Do I go to sites that bring this enlightenment? See, my spiritual master has amazing websites. Do I go there? No, I go to places that'll cover me. I go to pornographic sites, which will destroy me from within. What am I doing here? I'm working against my well-being. I am being my own worst enemy. See, there's some philosophy running around now that says, love yourself. We don't love ourselves. We hate ourselves. You see, because of the way we act, we are actually doing the worst thing we could do for ourselves. See, and what we should do if we love ourselves is do what those who love us tell us to do with our life. Then we can be truly happy and truly sad. This is yoga. This is bhakti yoga. This is what every teacher that cares about us tells us. And all these people who don't care about us at all tell us to do the other stuff. They don't even know who we are. What do they know what's good for us? They don't even know who we are. And they're telling us what to do with our life. They don't know what to do with their life, and they're trying to tell us what to do with our life. Come on. Why we listen to them? Why don't we listen to people who know? Why don't we listen to people who care about us, who love us, who want to take our hand and lead us through life in the kind and gentle way of a loving person, you know. Why don't we allow them to do it? Because we're covered up. We're under the influence of the wrong people, the wrong energies, you see. But we can change it. It's not an eternal damnation. We can change it any moment, just like that. I can say, enough is enough. I'm going to do now what is the best for me. I know who I am. This is what I'm going to do. I'm making decisions now. You're not making decisions for me. I'm the guy who's going to make the decisions. I'm a human being. I have the power to make choices, and I'm going to make the right choices for me, the spirit soul. See, any moment I can decide to do that. And from that moment on, my life will be changing in a way that is good for me and good for others. Every person's life that changes in this way is also good for other people too. It helps everybody. So these are some ideas to contemplate. Heavy stuff, but hey, life is a heavy thing, man. But when we start taking the heavy stuff, we call it heavy because it's like, ooh, it's not heavy. You know, it's wonderful. But it seems heavy, right? Ooh, I can't. See, but when we take this, it takes the heavy weight off our back. What's heavy is all this garbage. See, we're walking around with tons and tons of garbage on top of us. That's what's heavy. You start taking the garbage off, throwing it here and throwing it there, and your life becomes very light. You see, the heavy burdens of the mind and the heart are taken off, and we feel like we should be light. We are light. We're lit up. We're spirit souls. You know, the eternal personalities of light and love, you see. Sparks of the Supreme Soul. Don't feel like it's heavy. Feel like, wow, this is relief.